Tim Southey bowled the first over, and Sehwag said, "Thank you very much. Looking forward to playing against you this year, Tim." Got him off the back foot, the front foot, and then he stood still and just pivoted around on the back foot again. And then O'Brien struck. He got 2 very key wickets early on. Ian O'Brien, he's done a good job. Picked up both the openers, classy players, but he saw the back of them quickly. And then out came Rayner, who stayed to the end, and he got a little bit of help from the likes of Rohit Sharma. Yuvraj didn't stay for long. That was the wicket of the right-hander, Rohit Sharma. Good catch, and then LBW there, outsmarted by Daniel Vittori. We're going to see a great battle. Champion New Zealand spinner against the Indian batsman. This one kept a little bit low on the Indian skipper Dhoni. Didn't see much of him tonight. Butler doing a good job. And enter Nathan McCullum and 3 sixes courtesy of Yusuf Pathan. He looked always onside, and McCullum pushed him wider and wider. And in the end, one of the best bits of fielding you'll see coming up from Jacob Oram. 6-6-6 he went, and then he had a flat one. He pushed him so wide he had to fetch it flat, and anyone else wouldn't have got this. But Jacob Oram's height and his agility came into play, and that was magic. Absolute magic. Crowd loved that. Picked up the wicket of Irfan Pathan with Nathan McCullum taking the catch. It brought together Harbhajan Singh and Rayner, and they had to rectify, and they did it. They did a wonderful job batting India through to the very last ball of the innings. They were in danger of not getting 130, but in the end they've got through to 162, and some punishing blows from a very accomplished looking player, one that we didn't know a lot about, but we've certainly learned in the last hour or so. So Harbhajan Singh picking up 2 boundaries in the last over, played very well indeed, and then last ball of the innings trying to work Tim Southey down leg side and missing out. Southey had the last save at an expensive night for New Zealand's opening bowler. So yes, Rayner 61 from 43, Pathan 20 and Sehwag 26. So were the stars with Harbhajan 21 out last ball. And yes, Tim Southey 1 for 42 from 4. I guess you could say he came back quite nicely after his first over, going for 3 sixes off the last 3 balls. O'Brien 2 for 36, Butler 2 for 29. Both outstanding contributions there. And Daniel Vittori, look at that, who said spin couldn't be a big factor in 2020 cricket. 1 for 18 from 4. Nathan McCullum 2 expensive overs, but he'll learn from that. Jesse Ryder 2 very good overs and 1 for 7 to show that he's back to fitness with that shoulder not proving too much of a problem. So that is the equation for New Zealand to win. 163 at a touch over 8 runs and over. Should be exciting stuff. They've got a long batting lineup, but India have a very accomplished bowling lineup to match it. There's a great feeling in the ground.
Scabbed the bat. He's interested in this, O'Brien. He thinks maybe this has been hit down into Rayner's foot and bounced up. I think he's been a little hopeful.
It normally happens when you're struck for a couple of sixes and then you get half a chance. You've got to believe that you've got your man. Super optimistic.
Oh, that's brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. Here's a lesson from Rayner and how to bat under pressure and finish an innings off.
This is terrific stuff. What's the bat speed here? It's a wristy shot. Just taps the ball on its way. Exquisite timing. And it's gone to the fence like a rocket. It's the shorter part of the ground here in Christchurch. And he's found the boundary. This is a big last over, second last over.
India have 150 now. That's a good finish for O'Brien, but a big over, really big over, 18 from it. Just what the doctor ordered for India. 151 for 7, 1 over to go.
Yeah, guys, the Indian dressing room much happier now at 150 up. They're looking at 160, 165 according to their side. So I think they'd be pretty happy with that after where they were and around about the 8th, 9th over mark. So a much happier unit. You can see Gary Kirsten, Sachin Tendulkar smiling a little more than they were about 4 or 5 overs ago.
Well, they've definitely got something to defend here. Daniel Vettori will be relatively happy with anything under 160. India would be happy with anything over 160. Southee too full. This isn't timed at all, but it might fall into open spaces. Yes, it does. And they cut it to 1.
Well, not quite getting hold of it, but a great opportunity for India here to push this. Another 6 or a boundary in this over. Get it to about 165, and they'll be more than happy with that. Because at one stage, when the 7th wicket went down, it looked as if even 150 would have been a struggle.
He's got this one fine enough, has he, Harbhajan? Just a single. Wow, I think they could have pushed that one harder. Has Harbhajan hurt himself here? He's hobbling.
Well, it's something to do with the big toe. I wonder if he got his bat onto it while attempting that shot.
I think he hit his foot.
Well, what it's done is it's given the strike back to Raina. Now he will pick his spot. He'll know exactly where the bowler wants to bowl. He's coming around the wicket, looking to bowl full.
That's a good delivery. He's come round the wicket there and closed him down.
Go now. I wonder if Harbhajan would look to move around in this crease. Fine legs up in the circle. You see the ball being hit into the foot on that occasion, hence the limp. We've seen batsmen do that in the past, looking to paddle the bowlers around at this stage. That's exactly that. Gets 4. Smart thinking from the Turbinator.
Oh, you like that one, didn't you, Ravi? You stepped your feet up here in the commentary box. One for India, the clever stroke. You see this so often. Batsman knowing the bowler's looking to go full. If he can get the bat out there, boy, he had to hit it. He gave Southee a huge look. But he did hit it. That's the aim of batting, isn't it?
And when it comes off, it does look good. And that would satisfy him immensely. Hence the 6 bats in the dressing room. I can bat.
This time he smashed it away on the onside. What a good effort from Harbhajan. 4 more.
Well, that banner would be apt now in the crowd. There is a banner somewhere there saying Singh is king. Well, he's calling the shots at the moment, Harbhajan Singh. Consecutive boundaries. So much the need of the hour at this stage. There you go.
He's out thinking Southee here. Southee looked for the Yorker. He played the dab stroke. Southee adjusted his length, went short. He smashed him on the onside. Last ball of the innings. What can Harbhajan do? Goes for the dab. He leaves the middle stump. Yeah, but he did a good job. He did a really good job for his team, did Harbhajan. He's there to bowl his off-beats, but he can obviously bat as well. He's been removed last 4 innings for 162 for 8. I think in the middle of the innings, India will be quite happy with that right now. They have a target to defend.
Well, the short option was wrong from Harbhajan at that stage. Fine leg had dropped back, but he will be immensely satisfied.